Did you see all this stuff? I think it was over the weekend that Morrissey said about this whole awful Sinead O'Connor death.
Yes, I did.
What the hell's his problem? Like that.
Well, what he's saying, tell everyone what he's saying, basically.
I don't even know why he needs to open his mouth. The dude, is the most undependable guy ever. He called the fawning tributes of Sinead O'Connor, quote, moronic and disingenuous. The cruel playpen of fame gushes with praise for Sinead today with the usual moronic labels of icon and legend. You praise her now only because it's too late, Morrissey said. You hadn't the guts to support her when she was alive and she was looking for you. Come on.
I think if he had put it another way, I understand what he's saying, by the way, because, all of us do this, but I think he's saying, wow, when she was alive and had these mental health issues going on, why weren't you supporting her then? But I think people want to, show respect is why we do it.
But she was a tortured artist who constantly was at an unrest. She was constantly. Yes. And so, yes, some people didn't understand her, but I don't think that means because when she's passed that you acknowledge her as being iconic or a legend.
Yeah, he's just coming out blasting everyone.
Yeah, the dude needs to maybe pay attention to his calendar and get to some gigs on time and not worry about, people saying nice things about her.
It's just polarizing when you say something like that. I do understand his point. I think it was just the way in which he said it. Confrontational.
By the way, they found nothing suspicious at her home where she was found. And I saw her last video she posted where she was just being fun and funny on TikTok. So I don't know why. Yeah, I don't, she's had a rough go.
I wanted to ask you about this story, that came out. And I didn't know what to do with it at first. There was a story that came out about Ozempic and Wegovy, which we've talked about, the weight loss drugs, turning now into a nightmare, I guess, causing stomach paralysis. I guess a teacher came forward in Toronto, 38-year-old Emily Wright, and she was taking it for diabetes, but apparently now people are saying it causes stomach paralysis. So I saw the story and I was like, do I send this to friends of mine that I know?
Fram.
And I did. I was on the fence, and then I sent the story to two really good friends of mine, and I was just like, hey, wanted you to be aware, just so you're being safe.
And you should. You're not criticizing them.
You should. No, I'm just like, be safe. And one of them said, yeah, I've seen this. And so, again,
dude,
we've said this from the beginning.
People's stomachs are stopping working.
Yes, paralysis.
That's scary stuff. Is it only Ozempic? Or is it the other one, that queen?
It's both. It said Ozempic and Wegovy, which, by the way, who's on that we need to talk to.
Well, Mounjaro, yeah.
Oh, he's on Mounjaro, not Wegovy. Okay.
Wegovy or whatever is, I think, just a different branded Ozempic specifically for weight loss, but I think it's the exact same drug.
Just the fact you're taking something and there's no long-term research about how it's going to affect your body. The other thing I wanted to mention, because I actually posted about this when it first came out, was the woman in Alabama, that said she was kidnapped.
Oh, that story, the side of the road?
Yeah, Carly Russell. She's a nursing student, remember? Back in July 13th, she called police. She said she saw a toddler walking along a motorway. She got out and then was never heard from again. Everybody thought she was abducted. And then she showed up the next day, I guess, at her mom's house. And now everyone's, it's a fake. Apparently, a statement was issued through her attorney that she fabricated the whole story. She's facing jail time now.
Was that an attention grab? What was the whole point of... did she ever say?
Well, they're saying that there may have been some mental health issues.
Oh.
But just the ripple effect when something like this happens, not only to your family, but to everyone else. And then, of course, the time it takes, obviously, for authorities. So apparently now she could face a year in jail. But I guess they were looking at some of the things that she was Googling, and there was something about, watching Taken from Liam Neeson. And anyways, really sad story because she faked her own kidnapping. And, I was traumatized for this poor woman.
Yeah, if it's mental health.
It's unbelievable.
If they determine.
I know, I feel really bad.
They're not going to put her in jail for a year. She needs help. don't know if jail's going to...
Well, that's what I think.
That was a totally whack story. I want to lighten it up. Something that if you have an iPhone and Fram, you won't be able to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
I did not know. Yeah, sorry, unless you want to come to the other side. I did not know that the iPhone had built-in like a sound machine. You know how people put on. So check this out.
A sound machine.
I have it saved on the right button. If I click it 3 times, it opens up the accessibility shortcuts, and what they call it. Listen to that. It sounds like I am in Turks and Caicos for real.
Oh, wait, you mean like a sound machine that people use to go to sleep and stuff?
Yeah, so they have this white noise whole panel built in. It's not labeled, again, as white noise. It's called background sounds on your iPhone. So, like, if you're going to bed at night and you want the ocean, here it is.
Who knew?
And you go to settings, and then you go to accessibility, and then audio visual, and then look for background sounds. So when you're in there, let me show you some of the things that you can do in there. Oh, now it's opening my wallet. Hold on a second. There's a bunch of different...
When did you find out about this?
Just the other day. I had no idea that it existed. So when you go in there, you can set it to whatever sound you want, and you can set a shortcut, so you can just triple click your phone and it'll bring it up. Hold on, I want to show you the different ones, because there's different ones you can pick. And I mean, if you have one of those, either like a Google or an Alexa or something in your room, and you need, noise to go to sleep, that'd be a good play to do it. But they have different, here they are. So they have dark noise. Here's, let's see. That doesn't sound like dark noise to me. They have bright noise. That's a little much. Here's rain.
I like rain and ocean sounds. I could either one of those.
Oh, you want better than that? I mean, try this one. Stream.
That'll just make me want to go to the bathroom.
Oh, true. Or have good ideas. Ocean, stream, rain. What's balanced noise? Let me see.
Oh.
Let's see what this is.
Is that like a combo? Who knows?
That feels like an airplane. Anyway, this is built into your phone, again, and you can just set it to triple tap your button on the right side where there's the one button, and you can mix it in. It'll cover up also, like if you're working on something and listening to music, it'll cover up the outside sound if you have your headphones on. So anyway, thought you might want to know about that if you didn't know.
That's a great tip.
I'm an iPhone junkie and I did not know. It's labeled white noise. So just go to settings, accessibility, audio visual, and then in background sounds, and you'll find that all there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, ma'am.